JuJu Watkins and No. 4 USC tried to bring some fun to weary and fire-ravaged Los Angeles. Los Angeles AP JuJu Watkins and the rest of the Southern California women's basketball team had a couple of special visitors in the locker room Sunday night. Cherry Nelson, who held the program's scoring record for many years with a 50-point game, was among several Trojan alumni at Galen Center. She brought her 98-year-old mother, whose house in nearby Altadena was destroyed in the wildfires last week. She told us she'd been reading about how well we've been doing and wanted to come and meet JuJu and meet the team, and then her mom lost her home. Trojans coach Lindsay Gottlieb said, "Dealing with that, it was probably up in the air if they were going to come, and her mom said, 'No, I want to go see the USC women's team play.'" They were part of a high-energy crowd of 5,881 that included actor Vivica A. Fox and several children at one of the first sporting events held in Los Angeles since the wildfires began on Tuesday. The Los Angeles Lakers and Clippers are set to resume their schedules on Monday night after having games postponed Saturday. "I took it as a good opportunity to have some fun," Watkins said. "Vibes are kind of down here in LA, so our goal was to put on a show and entertain people for a couple hours." Watkins scored 35 points, and Kiki Ariafin added 28 in fourth-ranked USC's 95-73 victory over Penn State. Watkins, Ariafin, and Raya Marshall are from Los Angeles, while Kennedy Smith is from nearby Chino and Clarice Akunwafo is from Inglewood. "This week has been hard for LA and for me too. Just hearing about the stories," Watkins said. "People I know were affected by it as well. It's just really been heavy on our hearts." Ariafin is from the San Fernando Valley, which has been threatened by the Palisades fire. Although her family wasn't directly affected, she said people close to her have lost their homes or had to evacuate. "Just truly trying to spread positivity, do all that we can with donations, and I'm very prayerful, so I'm into that as well," Ariafin said. Penn State made the trip to Los Angeles after consulting with the Big Ten, administrators from USC and UCLA, and doctors. "They assured us that it was healthy and safe to come play, and we trusted their opinion," Nittany Lions coach Carolyn Keever said. Gottlieb said, "We appreciate that they believed enough in the systems to come." After the game, the Lions were headed to Long Beach, where they will stay until playing top-ranked UCLA on Wednesday. The Bruins moved the game to Walter Pyramid, about 35 miles from their Westwood campus, which is near the Palisades fire. Pivot, Keeger said, "UCLA has to do it as well, so it's an even playing field. For us, we just turn the page and make a new game plan. We'll be ready to compete." Keeger said initially her players were full of questions about traveling to Los Angeles, where smoke and ash from the wildfires is affecting air quality. "The first concern was that everybody would be safe. They've been great since we've been here," she said of her team. USC and UCLA's games against Northwestern were postponed after the Wildcats decided not to travel because of the fires. UCLA had offered to move its game to accommodate the Wildcats, but they still declined. The Trojans were on the East Coast when the fires broke out. "I couldn't believe how many texts I got after the Maryland game where people who were in it were saying, 'This was the best 2 hours I've had in a while just watching,'" Gottlieb said. Her approach is to keep the Trojans mindful that bigger things are going on around them, while giving them a chance to focus on the game they love. "I guess I would say this will pass," Watkins said. "The biggest thing for us and for the community is just to have faith and hope that things will get better." Watkins and Ariafin lead No. 4 USC over Penn State 95-73, keeping Nittany Lions winless in Big Ten. Los Angeles AP JuJu Watkins scored 35 points, leading an 18-0 run with 10 points before halftime. And No. 4 Southern California defeated Penn State 95-73 on Sunday night in one of the first sporting events held in Los Angeles since the deadly wildfires began. Watkins was 13 of 15 from the floor, making all 8 of her shots in the first half, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line to go with 11 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. The stellar sophomore opened the big second-quarter run with a three-pointer and closed it with a three-point play in which she stole the ball, scored, and got fouled, landing on her rear. The Trojans, 16-1, 6-0 Big Ten, got 28 points from Kiki Ariafin. Talia Walker scored 18 points to lead the Nittany Lions 9-8, 0-6. They haven't won since December 11 at Providence and have dropped 6 in a row and 7 of 9.